Hey guys, welcome back. Johnny here, and in today's video I want to show you what's inside my $200 portfolio on the Robinhood app. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I have $206.47. I'm up 31 cents for the day. I'm up $2.47 for the week. I'm up $3.90 for the month. And I'm up $25.28 for 3 months. And let me show you what stocks I have in my portfolio right now that'll correlate with this 14% growth in 3 months. So as you can see, I have a pie set up here on the side. It's going to be my highest equity to least equity. So right now I have PFE, which is Pfizer. They're 18.27% of my portfolio right now currently. Right now with Pfizer, you can get in at $37.71. I'm up about 48 cents on this in total returns. And basically, they develop and manufacture healthcare products that specialize in medicines, vaccines, and consumer healthcare products. They have a nice low PE ratio of 10.50, as well as a dividend yield of 3.59%, which is really nice. And it's been steady for quite some time. They also have an earnings per share of, looks like, around 77 cents, which is really good for really any company to have strong earnings per share. And that's my largest holding right now for my portfolio. My second largest would be Bank of America at 14.92% of my Robinhood portfolio, so a nice big chunk. Right now you can get on Bank of America for $30.78. And everyone knows what Bank of America does. They actually have 46 million consumer and small business relationships. So that's quite a large footprint of people. They have a nice low PE ratio of 15.87 and a nice steady dividend yield of 1.32. I also like that they have a earnings per share of 63 cents per share. And as you can see throughout history and past quarters, that it has steadily been increasing. So this is a great company to get involved with. Next, they have Gladstone Investments, or GAIN, which is 11.48% of my Robinhood portfolio. Right now you can get on Gladstone Investments for $11.84. It is an investment company that invests in small and middle-sized companies located in the U.S. They do pay a monthly dividend, and their dividend yield is at 7.66%, and their PE ratio is a 6.3, so very low PE ratio. And they have earnings per share of, looks like, around 22 cents, which is great. You definitely want to have earnings per share. And they pay monthly 7 cents per month per share. So that's a great company to have holding. Also, GLAD, or Gladstone Capital. Right now this is 8.94% of my Robinhood portfolio. I'm up right now about a quarter on this company. Good company. They pay monthly dividends. Their price earnings ratio is at an 8.63. And they have a high dividend yield of 8.84%, which is great. This is steady at, I think, 14 or 21 cents per earnings per share. I'm not sure why Robinhood's not showing it, but they do pay another monthly dividend of 7 cents per share. So that's a good company to get involved with. Next company is APLE, or Apple Hospitality REIT, Inc. It is 8.69% of my portfolio. And right now you could buy this company for $17.94. It's basically a real estate investment trust company that owns hotels in urban and high-end suburban areas, such as Marriott and the Hilton brands. Their PE ratio is at a 21, so that is still pretty low. And they have a nice dividend yield of 6.12%. Looks like they have a earnings per share of right around 40 cents per share. And again, guys, this is also a monthly paying company. They pay 10 cents per month every single month, and it's a great company to get involved with. Next company on the list is Sunrun at 7.26% of my portfolio. You could buy it right now for just shy of $15. It is a renewable energy company. Their PE ratio is at 11.8, and they don't have a dividend yield as of right now. But they basically install, finance, and insure, monitor, and maintain solar energy. So it's a great company to get involved with. Nice, cheap company to start out if you're investing. At around 28 cents per share, not too bad on their earnings, which makes it a nice company to hold on to long term. Next company I have is Vale, V-A-L-E. At only 6.7% of my Robinhood portfolio, not too bad, but has made me almost 5% in profits so far. Great little company to get involved with. They produce and export iron ore, pellets, magnesium, and iron alloy. Their PE ratio is really low at 15.51, and they have a nice dividend yield of 2.75. Their earnings per share right now is estimated to be around 26 cents. But last quarter it was at around 35 cents per share. So not too bad. Good company to hold on to long term. Also, CHY, or Calamos Convertible and High-End Fund. It is 6.25% of my portfolio. And right now you could buy it for $12.91. It has a price earnings ratio of 16, which is nice and low. And they have a dividend yield of 0.70%. They paid me a dividend on July 20th. They do pay one every single month for 10 cents per share. So that's definitely something to look in at. Okay, next is Ford at only 4.93% of my portfolio. Ford, everyone knows, as a motor vehicle company. You could buy in at $10.17 right now. I am down quite a bit because they had a huge recall recently. I was thinking about selling, but I honestly might take this as an opportunity to buy some more shares. With a PE ratio of only 5.29 and a nice dividend of 4.80, almost 5%, makes it a good company to get involved with. I have a pending dividend for September 4th for 15 cents. So they pay 15 cents per share, I believe, every quarter. Their estimated earnings is around 36 cents per share. Last quarter was right around 45 cents per share. So another nice, good company to get involved with. Banco Bradesco is 4.6% of my Robinhood portfolio. Ticker symbol is BBD. And basically they deal with financial and insurance services. For only $8.39, you can get in on it today, and they actually have me on a total return of 18% so far. So I've made $1.29 off this little company. Price earnings ratio is at 12, which is super low, and a dividend yield of almost 0.6%, so it's really low dividend. But I got this company because I really strongly believe that it's going to do a lot of good things coming up. Estimated earnings per share is at 21. It looks like they've done that just as a kind of a sure safe or a fail safe, but they've been beating their earnings per share every single quarter. So last quarter was right underneath about 90 cents per share, which is magnificent for a tiny little company. Siri XM Radio, or SIRI, is at 3.43% of my portfolio on Robinhood. You can buy this company right now for $7.08. I'm up about 3% on this investment so far. Everyone knows what Sirius XM Radio is and does. They do have a high PE ratio, a little higher than what I like. I do like to invest in low PE ratios. This one's at 47, which is kind of pushing it a little bit for me in general. Dividend yield of 0.76%. And they have an earnings per share of 6 cents per share. So it's really low, but they are profitable. I want to invest in anything that has a negative earnings per share. I want to invest in anything that has a much higher PE ratio than like 60, 80, 100. And I don't really care for too many stocks that don't have a dividend yield, but there are a few that I do have. Sprint, or S, is the ticker symbol. It's 2.63% of my portfolio right now. You could buy this company for $5.43, and as we all know, it's a telecommunication company. I'm down just a little bit, about 2% on this investment, but not too bad. They have a low PE ratio of just under 3, and they don't have a dividend yield as of right now. Their earnings per share is still just barely staying above water here. Might be looking to sell eventually. We'll see what happens around August 1st. But this is just one of those stocks that I have in my portfolio. It might have even been a free stock I got from Robinhood. I'm not too sure. And then I do have 2 shares of XXII, which makes up 2.38% of my portfolio. For all of you that don't know, it's 22nd Century Group, and they basically increase and decrease levels of nicotine in tobacco plants and cannabinoids in cannabis plants. So if you guys want to get into some kind of almost borderlining cannabis stock, this would kind of be it. I am down a little bit, but I have been using my advantage on dollar cost averaging down. This was at 282. I bought another share at like 247, and it brought my average down to 265. So averaging down does work if you know how to do it right. No price earnings ratio on this as of right now, or dividend yield for this company, but they are above water still at around 2 cents per share, it looks like. 1 or 2 cents per share. So this, again, it's a profitable company. I'm going to keep my eye on this company and see what happens over the long run, and go from there. And then I have about 11 cents in cash, which is 0.05% of my portfolio. No day trades going on right now, no money to withdraw right now. I pretty much have every single dollar except for 11 pennies inside this account working for me. So as you can see, I am up still almost, I'm up 35 cents for the day. But guys, I really want to show you with this portfolio I have set up with the dividends that I'm getting. The dividends are coming in monthly, so a lot of that $25 is capital gains, but I'm also getting dividend income every single month from a lot of these companies here. So again, if you guys like this video, please smash the like button, leave me a comment, and even subscribe if you haven't yet, guys. I have tons of content. I did go from $0 to $1,000 in 32 weeks on the Robinhood app. Through day trading and swing trading. On this account, I want to do something a little different, maybe start looking toward more long-term and dividend income stocks, growth stocks, value stocks, stuff like that, because I think day trading and swing trading can be a little bit harder for new investors to start learning and getting a good grasp. But if you have a good solid portfolio making you money long run, then you could spend 20% of your portfolio of your equity and maybe get into day trading and swing trading while still holding on to strong companies for a long-term period. But if you like this video, guys, please smash the like button, all right? And you guys have a great day.